here I am on the bottom floor of the lecture centre outside the timetable machines. These machines are too complicated. They're difficult to use, and at home with the portal system, they're even more complicated. I've got a plan to change this. I want to introduce a personal timetable to everybody's system, so that every single person at Brunel gets a personal timetable, not the complicated system that we have at time. This is a manifesto pledge. I've listened to you, and I want to deliver it. So hopefully we can get ourselves some personal timetables very, very soon. I'm now in one of the lecture centres, in a lecture theatre where we listen to our lecturers. And a lot of students have started to say to me that they find their lectures inconsistent and that some lectures aren't inspiring and engaging. And this concerns me because there's a lot of lecturers out there who are great. They're engaging and they're inspiring, and we want to learn from them. I've taken a lot of interest in what other unions have done, and I've been inspired by something called a Rate the Lecture campaign. This campaign will be where you get the opportunity at the end of term to rate your lecture, to feedback directly to the head of school your concerns and your praise for the different lecturers. Where there is praise, praise will be given, and where there is concern, action can be taken, because we'll have the whole of your class saying that this lecturer needs to be more engaging and inspiring, and we can work with them to make sure that every single lecture is consistent, clear and engaging. And that is really important to get a first-class education here at Brunel. Guys, here I am outside student activities, and I want to tell you about my Societies for Every Subject campaign and my Awareness Week for Every School. Some of our most successful societies at Brunel are the ones that are related to the subjects we study here at Brunel. I want to set up a society for every single subject, so people within the same subjects can interact with each other on work and socially. I also want to set up an awareness week for every school. Not just one subject, not just one school, but for every school. So we can celebrate the diversity of subjects that we have here at Brunel, to understand what different people do. This is a great idea, and I hope that you will support me this year in the elections to get through societies for every subject and awareness weeks for every school.
And you're probably wondering why I've got my voice like, but in the library we have a serious problem with the amount of noise that is being made. This is not a social error, and we need to make sure that noise in the library is kept to a minimum. I would run a campaign to work with the library to see how we can keep noise down. While I'm talking about the library, I'm the only candidate in my manifesto to say that we should make the library truly 24 hours, especially around exam times. It has to be open on a Friday and Saturday night because people just don't always want to go out. I also want to make sure that we've got the best e-journals in the world, that we're moving towards a better interactive learning, that all the time the resources and the educational side that people need from the library is in the highest quality and everything is always available. I'm someone who would champion this building, champion this place, as it is such an important place to further student education.
Now stood outside the student centre, and I want to talk to you about a very, very serious issue. Next year, the first set of £9,000 fee payers come to Brunel. Everybody who's currently here pays around £3,500 for their degree. We need to make sure that the £3,500 fee payers that are still here do not become second-class students. Just because somebody's paying £9,000 does not mean that their education is more valuable or means more. We need to make sure that you're getting a fair deal. On my first day in office, if elected, I will write to the senior members of this university to make sure and seek a reassurance that you will not be treated like second-class citizens or second-class students. That is a promise. I've been out on the concourse from 9 till 6 every day on campaigns week, getting people to sign, like this gentleman, my podcast petition. This is a revolutionary idea for learning. All the top universities in America are doing it, and the finest institutions in this country are doing it. We need to start podcasting our lectures so we can listen back to them at home. They help with revision. They help people that have English as a second language. They help our dyslexic students here at Brunel. It will be based on the point system, so lazy students can't get hold of these important podcasts. But this gentleman has signed the petition. Over 500 people have signed it already this week. So come out and find me, come and see me and sign my podcast petition to make education better at Brunel. Now, there you have it. A manifesto that I believe is built on common sense. It's a manifesto I believe in, built on the ideas that so many people at Brunel have. So much of it is so achievable in such a short space of time. Some of it is ambitious. But if you don't have ambition, how are we ever going to make our education better? Please look at my manifesto online. And on Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday, vote for me, Peter Smallwood, #1 Vice President Academic Representation. It's time to put some common sense back into our education at Brunel.